For WAHOO, it's really important that athletes experience indoor training the way they want to experience indoor training.
A few years ago, or actually about 8 years ago now, I got into fitness and triathlons and was really frustrated almost immediately with the technology that was available. The frustration with indoor training led to the kickr, which really helped propel us to a real company. And what we're trying to do is always push the envelope.
I think that's always been the story of WAHOO is, well, what's next? What can we do next? What can we innovate next? And where can we go next?
Innovation is core to what WAHOO does, right? I mean, it really is about solving problems for consumers and, in our case, for the most part, cyclists.
I had always thought about the fact that indoor training is missing the ability to have a grade simulation, right? So should I train for a hill, on a hill? And the answer is clearly yes.
We knew we could take it one step farther and not just simulate this using the electromagnetic brake. We could physically create these grade changes for these consumers.
The kickr Climb enhances the user experience you're already getting with the kickr by adding physical grade changes to your ride. So it creates a much more diverse set of body positionings. So when you're on the trainer for, let's say, 2 hours, you're not just sitting at that flat level, you're actually changing position on the bike, which really will prepare you better for when you're outdoors.
Unlike trainers, there really wasn't a model to go by. We didn't have a benchmark product to say, let's take, these guys did it okay, but we can make it better.
So then we started trying to figure out, what does it really have to do? What can we do with what kinds of technology, and what does a person actually want?
Was there anything out there that was strong enough, quiet enough, powerful enough, fast enough to really give the specs that we wanted for this product?
We started with a little worm gear that was meant to raise and lower a hospital bed, and it was great, but it ran 5 times slower than it needed to. So that was, back to the drawing board where we had to go build something that worked.
One of the really hard things was to get the kickr Climb to lift a lot of weight, but also do it very quickly.
And we quickly realized that that motor wasn't strong and fast enough to achieve our needs. And it was kind of a big blow. We're not going to be giving up on this product because we all had that aha moment on the early samples. Regardless of how slow and clanky and loud those early samples were, we all felt it and we all really felt strongly about it. So it was one of those things where we're not giving up on this baby, so we're going to just find what we need to do to create it.
Engineering-wise, there's a bunch of different ways to do that, different types of mechanisms, different types of motors.
So ultimately, we were able to build a product that's optimized for the use. And it's harder to do when you have to go to the drawing board and design every mechanical aspect of it. But what you end up with is something that's really tailored to what we're trying to build.
Train indoors like you ride outdoors. So if you're riding outdoors and you're going uphill, you need to be doing the same indoors. And the Climb really allows a user to do that.
And that's one of the things about training indoors is, in the past, it has never been fun, it's never been enjoyable, it's never been a good option. It's just the only option.
From the kickr to the Element and now to the Climb, we've really created a whole ecosystem of products that are for athletes, made by athletes.